What up, y'all? What's up? It's Ed. I'm gonna address this Katt Williams thing one time, man. I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably have been doing that joke 6, 7 years before that. I don't even know if Katt was doing comedy then. So, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Katt do a space shuttle joke. So, that may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, slighted by that, but that's my joke. That's my joke, dog. Driving space shuttle to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the space shuttle. It's my joke.
This is a heavyweight production.
Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke?
Yeah.
He said it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times, and Katt didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon, I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
Man, y'all better leave Katt alone. Katt ain't playing no games. He with all the smoke. Now, for those of you who been up under a rock, I don't know where y'all been. If you haven't seen the Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay interview with my man Katt Williams, it's blowing up the internet right now. But if you haven't seen that, get from under that rock. Get on YouTube. Check it out. Yo, when I say Katt went off on everybody, he let his truth be known. He went off on, I'm probably going to forget some names because it was just about all the top heavyweights in the comedic industry. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Ricky Smiley, who else? Kevin Hart, Michael Blackson, he even mentioned Luda, Tyrese, everybody, Harvey Weinstein with your sick ass. Yeah, he mentioned you too. But this video right here is concentrating on something a little different. This is about Kevin Hart exposing Cedric the Entertainer for stealing his joke. Now, y'all saw from the clip at the beginning. Their mannerisms were very similar. I can't lie. Now, the joke was different. As a comedic person myself, I understand what happened, and I understand both sides. Katt came up with the entire concept was a joke. There's no question about that. You can see Katt came out with it. First Comic View was before the Kings of Comedy, but Cedric took the joke, crafted it into something different. If you notice his choice of words, I never heard Katt Williams doing a spaceship joke. He didn't do a spaceship joke. You took his joke and crafted it into something else, which is part of comedy. We take stuff and we put our own little twists and turns on it. So I understand that. But Katt has a point. You got the original concept from him and you gave him no acknowledgement. So am I mad at Katt? Hell to the nah. You walrus. He said that man couldn't even put his hands over his stomach. Yo, that's real. But check this out. Katt's not the only person who accuses Cedric of stealing their jokes. Matter of fact, comedian Scruncho not only validifies and verifies Katt's comments, but he has some interesting things to say. Y'all check this out. I'm going to be right back. Hey, you know we're going to talk about this. Here we go.
Me and Katt Williams was like best friends. We was real close because we was both on the circuit. And I remember Katt called me one night, you know, when he was in the theater watching the Kings of Comedy. He said, I'm going to kill that nigga Cedric. I said, what? He said, man, the nigga is doing my shit. I said, what he doing? You know what he doing. You remember the shit I got when I do the car? I said, your clothes on? Yes, when I'm in the car and the music come on. I said, yeah. He said, nigga, the nigga doing my shit. He said, we going to the improv. I'm going to beat the fuck out the nigga. I said, Katt, I said, listen, little homie, your turn is coming. Let that shit go. He said, well, I'm glad you feel that way because he's doing your shit too. I said, what are you doing? He said, he's pop locking as we talk.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hell. Okay.
Cause I remember I had that pop locking bit with me when I had the homie come to the stage with the gloves on.
Yeah.
So Sad did that on the Kings of Comedy. He did Katt shit, but it was really our shit. But we didn't have no pull to say. You know what I'm saying? He had the history, he had the brand, he had the name. It was nothing we could do. We kind of had to just suck it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember he told my shit because I was at the comedy show. It was my first big night at the comedy show I ever did on Sunset. Nigga, I'm like, you know, I had everything. I had all the homies come out. Nigga, I had Pierre. We pulled out the gloves and pop locked and had the music, act like it was a fight and all kind of shit. And then he was there. He said, nigga, when you pulled out the gloves, I was done. And then the nigga turned right around and did it on the King's Comedy.
Okay, you heard it for yourself. Comedian Scruncho not only verifies Katt Williams' story that Cedric the Entertainer stole his joke, but he also drops a bomb that Cedric also stole his joke and also used that same joke on the Kings of Comedy. It seems like Cedric's whole set on the Kings of Comedy has been stolen jokes. And you be like, well, KD, that's only 2 jokes. How that's his whole set? Guess what? We got another bomb exclusive. Cedric the Entertainer, you got some splaining to do, my boy. I know a lot of y'all too young to remember, but it was an old television show, Designing Women, and it had this guy on there by the name of Meshack. I forgot his name. Forgive me. It might be Meshack Taylor. If not, forgive me. My memory is bad, but I am old enough to remember that show. And a clip has surfaced of this show where Meshack tells a joke about Bombalicious. Bombalicious is a character that Cedric the Entertainer does on the Kings of Comedy. All I'm going to say is no comparison to these jokes. They are exactly the same. You stole this joke. You got some splaining to do. Cedric the Entertainer, let me find out you don't write no jokes. You stealing jokes out here. You're a walrus. Katt Williams say you can't pull your hands up off your stomach. And if you'll pay attention to the clip at the beginning, said, I've had jokes stolen as well. Keywords, as well. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. But you're guilty, my boy. And before we leave, guess what? You know I got the clips for y'all. Y'all compare. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all think Ced's stealing these jokes or if y'all think that these claims have no validity. Y'all let me know. Holla at your boy. Once again, as always, like, subscribe, comment, and I'm out.
That I could answer that question is by telling the Bombalicious story. It's a true story. See, there was this white family lived in Mississippi, And they had this man who worked for them occasionally named Bominicious. Now, he did various small jobs for them on and off for about a week. One night, he had just finished bartending a party, and the lady of the house realized that she didn't have any money. So she said to him, Bominicious, I want to write you a check, but I don't know how to spell Bominicious. And he said, well, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. See, when I came to work for you, I told you my name, and then I said, but you can call me by my initials.
Everybody around here call me Bominicious. Fine, you call me that. Don't even worry about it. Everybody call me Bominicious. Everybody call you Bominicious. Yeah, everybody in the whole city call me Bominicious. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You call me that. Don't even worry about it. Bominicious, this is what everybody call. Yeah, everybody call me that, man. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right. So all week long, my ass talking about, Bominicious, what up, boy? Hey, Bominicious, you gonna run around, come over and watch the game with us later on? Hey, Bominicious, run to the store, grab some beer, come on back. My cousin said, what you calling him? Bominicious. He said, everybody call him Bominicious. It's all right for me to call him that. Like, nah, man, his name's CJ. He's saying you could call me by my initials. That's what he's saying.